All right. Wolfberry Records is here with Saint Diggidy.
No doubt.
No doubt, baby.
No doubt.
All right. So how are you doing today?
I'm good, just you know, sitting back, not looking forward, to this winter. That's for sure. I hate the cold.
Yeah. Well, didn't you used to live in Houston?
Yeah. I was in Houston for like a year. 2013? 2013, about 2014, something like that. Yeah. Houston for a year. Yeah, loved it.
Miss the
And
weather, don't you?
every winter I'm down here, I'm like, why am I here? Because I hate the cold. But yeah, you know what's funny about Texas is that it was the first time I ever was somewhere and it wasn't no snow. It felt funny. You know, it really felt funny. But yeah, Texas nice.
Yeah, it's really nice down here. I like it.
Yeah,
I live a
yeah,
little south of Houston.
yeah. You're where you at?
I'm in Dickinson.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's about 25, 30 minutes south of Houston.
Okay, okay. Is that like a suburban area?
Yeah, it's a little one. I mean, it's not really
Okay,
that big.
okay, all right. That's kind of like what Ann Arbor is to Detroit, like 30 minutes outside. Small college town, nice
Yeah.
area. Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
All right. So tell me a little about yourself, Saint Diggity.
Saint Diggity. Yeah, well, I actually got the name. Well, I start off, Saint, you know, um, and actually my mentor, every time I would come in the studio around everybody, he would always be like, he would introduce me, because I didn't know nobody except him. This Saint Diggity, baby, Saint Diggity, this, and I'm like, man, that is not my name, bro. And it's one of them things that just stuck. So then everybody would just, calling me that. It
Right,
just
right.
stuck. That's just what it was. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got my name.
Well, that's
Um,
cool. Do people pick
started
on you because of the song?
because of what?
Do they pick on you because of the song?
No, no. It was yeah, it's one of them things that, you had to be there, to like get it, you know. Started writing music, I want to say maybe the eighth grade. So I like 13. And really, this is really what it was. I was at a school called Bates Academy. Really had fun there too, though. Bates Academy, eighth grade, and just started off, um, just lunchroom table, and just everybody just crowding around. You know what I'm saying? And just rapping. So that's pretty much how I got my start. And so like every week or so, I will always try to have like a new verse. Like don't do the one you just did last week. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Right.
pretty much how I started right there. That was like my first little audience. Um, and then I met this one guy named Elijah the Preacher's son, and I heard him rap. Right? I heard him rap, so I approached him and I was like, man, let me do something for you. And then I spit my little rhyme for him, and he's like, well, all right. So we exchanged numbers. So then we started talking, and come to find out, he only stayed like 15 minutes from me, actually. So he came and got me. I went to his house and he started explaining to me about how the studio works. This is back with the ADAT and DAT era. So we was talking about that, ADATs and everything. And um, he was explaining to me how it worked, the ASR10, the keyboard, all that type of stuff, how the studio worked, how to record, lay vocals, ad lib, dubs, what I'm saying, reverb, tracks, all that sort of stuff that we do in the studio now.
That's
We
cool.
didn't have Pro Tools back then, though. But so that's how that started. And recorded a couple songs, did a couple shows, and then kind of just fell off the grid with it, and I wanted to pick it back up. So I went to the studio, hunted him down, went to the studio and just popped up because I lost his number after so long. I went to his crib and come to find out he just got off a tour. It was a play that he did called Real Men Pray, right? And that was international.
Well, that's cool.
And yeah, that was international. So he just got off the road. I didn't even know it. Had been back for like a week, and him and a few people was forming this group called the Council. So they formed the group, and I came in, and the studio was just like, "What's up, man? I got to get back on it." And he was like, "Well, I'm with this group called the Council now." I said, "If you with it, I'm with it." That's how much faith that I had in him, that whatever he was doing, I wanted to be a part of. And and thank God that I really, started that with him and came in, because that was a real pivotal point for me. That's where I really started performing on big stages, in front of a lot of people, working with others, and really started learning how to really how to pen. Had to really up my pen game, in that group.
Right,
Because
right.
I was with some heavy hitters, I was with some heavy hitters. So that's pretty much how it started right there. And the rest is history.
Right, right. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. So you're into film?
Yes, I'm definitely in the film. I started off, I did a play called I Want My Music Now, written and directed by Miss Dorothea Sharon. She gave me my first first leading role, and I did that. Produced some music in it. Written, of course, I write all my own lyrics. So I did that. That was like the start of my, because I've never done a play, until that. So I started that. And I think I was in another one called something with Prodigal Son, something like that. And it was only like a 30-minute, maybe an hour long, like type of monologue. It wasn't the
What?
whole entire play. It was just like bits and pieces that was put together of this guy's life. And I had the leading role called Moms. That's what they used to call. So obviously, you know, the play took back like in the 60s and 70s. We would just, so we had to dress up and everything and all that. So I did that. Then I did another play called, before that one, I did Sin City.
Sin
And
City.
in that play, I had 4 different characters. Yeah, we were supposed to pretend like we
So that
was
was just a play, not the movie.
no, that was just a play. I wish I was in the movie, big bucks. But yeah, the play, I played like 4 different characters in that one. So I had to switch accents and everything like that. Play extras in a couple of Detroit movies from down here. One was Sparkle with Whitney Houston, Jordan Sparks. Um, Trying to think of the other girl name too, though. But did that one. Did another film when I was in Houston. I did a small film that didn't come out, but I did the fight choreography for it. So I'm really into acting, fight choreography, things like that. I really have fun doing that. You know,
Well, that sounds cool. So, what other interests do you have?
Martial arts. It's going on about, I want to say 19, 20 years. I started off boxing. My uncle, before he passed, he was a prize fighter. Before I was born. And he
Oh,
fought all the time.
cool.
And so, of course, some of his brothers got into it. I had 2 cousins that went pro. My cousin Lionel Johnson, he went pro. And, so of course I learned bits and pieces from them. My Uncle Marvellis taught me some of the basics. My Uncle Clarence honed a lot of my skills, a lot of the basic movements. And I just took it from there. And then I started getting into martial arts. So I wanted to get into martial arts when I was younger. Only thing that was around was karate, taekwondo, things like that. And, we in Detroit, my mom's single, so we was too poor to, you know, it wasn't poor, but poor. We couldn't afford no school.
Right, right.
So yeah, we couldn't afford, and those schools are, they cost. So, and this is before, like way before all the MMA was like on every corner, jujitsu and everything like that.
Right.
So when I was younger, my sister, me, my god sister, of course her mom, my mom, we all saw this movie called Only the Strong. Only the Strong was a movie about an Afro-Brazilian martial art called capoeira. So when we all saw it, we were just like, man, this is real cool and everything like that. So what ended up happening is I was at the YMCA and I heard the music playing of this African style that, that I saw when I was younger. And I went over and I said, wow, they actually in here doing it. So I went over, got their number and everything like that. And 2 weeks later, I started training. 19 years later, here I am. And as a matter of fact, the master that was there teaching, you remember a video game called Tekken?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
love
remember
that game.
Okay, so you know who Eddie Gordo is, right?
Yeah.
That's capoeira.
Huh.
So the guy that did who hooked up to all the machine and everything to do
Right.
him, he was there that day when I found out about it and got their number. So yeah, that's what Eddie Gordo does in Tekken. That's called capoeira.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
I,
So
I never knew that.
yeah, that's a real style. It's nothing made up.
So do you got anything coming out soon or?
Yeah, so I'm working with a a production company called Def Machine, DEF,
Mm-hmm.
Def Machine. Um, so we came out with one video. One of the videos, the song you like, Get High,
Mm-hmm.
HYGH, not Get High, Get High. Yeah, and we came out with another video, Girl for Me. I don't know if you saw that one.
No,
Girl
I
for
haven't
Me.
seen. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I did.
Okay, I'm gonna send that to you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it right now.
Okay.
And also Slam Dance.
Okay.
We also did Slam Dance. So we came out with 3 videos back to back. So we was gonna come out with another video this year. COVID messed everything up. You know how that go. So the plan is to shoot it next year. The name of that song is called Breakthrough, and that's gonna be what's gonna usher in the album. I'm also working on, apart from that, my own solo project with Just Incredible. Um, his name is Justin, but they call him Just Incredible. And actually, Kanye West gave him that name right there, Just
Oh,
Incredible.
that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I know, right? So this producer, I'm really excited because how I met him, you go in the studio, you know how I go. You go in the studio, you a friend of mine asked me to be on, one of her records that she coming out with that he produced. So I got on that record and he like, yo, you hot? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go. We working on the project. I'm 3 songs in right now. And can't wait for that to come out
So how many
because he's
songs are you looking
actually,
to do?
well, I want to do an EP.
EP.
I want to do just 5 songs just to introduce because, and if I was to do more than that, like an album, I would dense it to 8 because 8 songs is still considered to be an album, but they wouldn't be like 4 minutes and and stuff like that. They would be like anything between 3 minutes, 3:10 at best, because the attention span of this generation is not, it's just not, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But that's with anything. Look at fast food, the internet faster, 5G, 6, just everything. Everything is this now.
Right.
So it's like you have to hit them, be memorable, get out, get them the next one. You have to be like that. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. Now you work with, so you're working with your band, and then you're also going to do something else singly.
Yes, I have a band called the Flex Band. The Flex Band. So yeah, we know how to go live, and I mean, and just individually, they're doing things that's big. You got one working with um, Charlie Wilson. You got another one that's working with Kim. Two of them working with Kim. I don't know if you ever heard of Kim. He's a
Yeah.
Detroit artist that he's big,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Um, Kid Rock, you know.
Oh,
So
gotta love Kid Rock.
yeah, so and Kid Rock, he's from the D, like we is. So I mean, hey, so but we come together collectively, and we're actually in the process of getting ready to redo some music. They're recording. They're probably in the studio right now, for all I know. Getting ready.
They're getting a jump start.
Yeah, I mean, so we're all working. You know,
Well, you gotta be, especially. Yeah, how are you dealing with this COVID?
like they say, just one day at a time.
You
You
got that
know,
right.
one day at a time. But I take advantage of it. I take advantage of it. I think that if you're wise, you can use COVID to your advantage because, especially someone who focus is not only just building an empire, but really trying to leave a legacy. You know, so like I took COVID and I started resetting. Even my own writing and things that I want to do. So I would sit down every day and I would write just about 4 bars worth of music. 4 bars, leave it alone. Now, if you do that every day, four, 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 but and you look up in a month span, oh snap, I got about 5 songs worth of lyrics. How I break it up is how I break it up. But look
Right.
what I got. Now imagine if you did that with 8 bars or 16. Then you look at the end because I wasn't going to the studio, wasn't going here, wasn't doing shows. But if I sit home and I take advantage, and it's pure math. You can do the same thing even with your radio show, that you about to launch. If I do one thing every day, by the time it's time for everything to jump, look at what everything I got done. I'm not rushing like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to figure out everything. My whole plan is set.
Right.
So I use COVID to my advantage, training martial arts, trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So that's pretty much how I dealt with it. And I didn't mind being a homebody. There's a lot of people I know that was going bonkers. they they
I
couldn't
actually
take
don't.
it.
I actually, like I said, I started the radio show on my website, and I'm going to do on Facebook and Twitch and all those. And I know they have Fan Pass where you can make your own radio, make your own station and play music, and you get paid for it. So I'm looking for any ways so that way I can make funds that way until my artists that they just launched 2 of their albums and waiting for that to catch up, get that out there. So it's going to be a while before the funds start rolling in. So I figured I might also help the middle guy, get their music out. So I was like, I'll just start a radio station and charge a little fee instead of a huge fee like
Yeah.
normally is. It's
Mhm.
it's insane how much they charge. Um, to do a little fee to run your music every day for the whole month, and I'll be able to get subs off of Twitch and stuff like that. So I'll be able to get funds coming in all directions. And then, of
Oh,
course, I started
sweet.
this interviewing stuff, so I'll get my YouTube channel up. So that'll help as well.
Okay, yeah. I want to be a part of that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let you know when I get ready to start. I got to get a couple more pieces of stuff, and then I'll definitely let you know
Right.
when I start.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So do you make your own beats, right? Or do you buy them or
Yeah, by also you know, I'm in agreeing with, a few people. So, hey, we do this project, we put a few different things together and there we go, you know. But no, I don't make the tracks that I'm rapping on, not currently.
So you've been rapping a long time? Did anybody
Yeah.
influence you at all?
Um, well, we grew up listening to Big a lot, Pac, of course. Twister was definitely one of them. Definitely Twisted. Twisted is where I learned how to flip my words a lot. But Busta Rhymes for performance and showmanship, nobody can do it like him. Nobody.
No, I used
Nobody
to.
can do it like him.
I like Buster Rhymes.
Yeah, nobody can do it like him. I anyone current, I mean, well, I gotta throw Nas in there. J. Cole, Kendrick, Slaughterhouse. I don't know if you heard them.
No, I haven't heard of Slaughterhouse.
Wow.
I've heard of Slaughter.
M signed the 4 best MCs. Just Google Slaughterhouse on Shady Records. Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and who am I missing? And Royce the 5'9". How could I even forgive Royce? He's from my city. Royce the 5'9". Because him and him did a album together. Bad versus Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did an album. That album, phenomenal. So of course he's from Detroit. M is 1, Nas is 1, KRS 1. He's definitely in there. And I mean, I look for influences from just anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. It could be a movie. It'd be something I saw in a movie, and then you're like, oh, that's that word I was looking for. Oh, let me. It could be in this interview. I could think back 3 years later from this and be like, oh, So I'm always looking for just any inspiration.
Well, so there's you named off those are some of your favorite artists?
Yes, even still right now to today, those are some of my favorites.
Well, that's awesome. So did you ever make any of your music at home, or did you always go to the record label or the recording studio?
Oh, the majority of my writing has always been at home.
At home?
Yeah, has always been at home. Lately I've been writing a lot of music like on my way to the studio, because some stuff, the more I grow, the more it's like I have to be like inspired and touched to really do it, certain songs to be on. So sometimes when something doesn't come to me, I'll leave it alone. I won't try to force it. I did that a lot when I first started. Got to get it out. Got to just push, and force. But I don't force as much now. You know what I'm saying? If it don't come, it don't come, and I leave it alone. So a lot what I do is on my way to the studio. I'll write everything and jot it down. When I get there, because it's something about that pressure. You better have it done when you get there, because you can't be the one like, dude, what are you doing? So sometimes it just depends.
So I know some people actually record the music at home.
The music that I record at home is I test it like on my phone, to hear back to myself. Like, okay, it sounds, nope, that was whack, scratch that. Say it like this, write it like this. Oh, it sounds good. Then when I go to the big studio and lay it down,
Right. So you're not wasting your time.
No, I'm not. Definitely not wasting my time. Yeah, because listen, even me and my friend Justin, we was in the studio, and me and him was talking, and he's amazed at how many artists come in the studio and they don't even know their lyrics right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because my mentor I told you about, Elijah's preacher's son, he taught me how to run the studio. Man, we used to watch guys come in there and just like, dude, you don't even know your own material. You're in here wasting so many hours on one song, and it's not because we got to do it over, we got to do it like this, got to do it like this. You're messing up. if you could only imagine, you'd be like, man, what are you doing? You're wasting so many hours because you don't even know your own material, and you think you're gonna make it? No.
Right.
Like, I come from the school, I come from the school, and I don't even do it like I used to. But you know, we wasn't really like jotting down a lot of stuff in our phone and just, you know, we was having paper. But I come from the school of no, you know, your whole verse
Right.
completely, no paper, and you go in there and lay it down. You know, I mean, you can get to the point to the level where you just jot it down like this, and then, you know.
Yeah, I started. This is like the wrong year to start my radio station or my record label because you know, COVID and everything. I can't really get anybody any gigs. People keep asking me, saying, "Well, can you get me some gigs down here?" And I'm like, I would if people would actually were doing that because you know everything's closing down and you can't go in with too many people and you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
It's just crazy. So are you before COVID, did you perform anywhere?
Yeah. We've had a lot of mainly with the live band, you know, mainly with them. We did a lot of shows. We did, of course, this was a while ago, Nova Scotia, you know, we
You went to
toured there
Nova
for,
Scotia?
yeah, no, they brought us down there. So we was
Oh
there for
wow.
2 weeks. Yeah, they brought us down there for 2 weeks. They still want to bring us down there. Um, you know, paperwork, management, everything got to be, you know, set in place. Um,
Oh, is that who
yeah.
your label is?
No. But right now I'm independent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not signing nobody right now. I'm just doing, you know, small production, you know, deals with certain entities. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. And you know, we see what happens.
Well, that's pretty cool. All right. Anything else you want to add?
Um, I don't know. Maybe that's you know what? So are you gonna play the Get High video after this?
The Get High?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. I mean, or
I
whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you which one you wanted me to put on there.
Okay. Well, I know you say you really like Get High. Um, I wanted you to see the other videos first because you may gravitate toward that. So I sent you Girl for Me, and I sent you. I think you're gonna like Slam Dance. I think you're gonna like that because I mean I know you're more into rock than I am. Like I'm not really into rock like that. It depends. Sometimes it just depends on what it is, you know, the sound, the mood, and everything.
Right.
But yeah, I think you're gonna like that.
I was gonna.
Girl,
Did you want me to put two of them up? Because I could do that.
um, well, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I know you like Get High, so I know you want to do that one. Listen to Girl for Me and Slam Dance first, and then you
Okay.
pick. Then you pick.
Or I could do your oh shoot. If I can find it. Or did you want me to put the Fresh Girl?
Well, yeah, I don't have a video for that. That's just an
Okay.
MP3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want a video.
I mean, it don't matter. You can do Fresh Girl. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. It's
Oh,
pretty good.
okay. Yeah. Well, let's do Get High and Fresh Girl.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I liked it, even though it's an MP3. I mean, still people are going to hear the song, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'm
then
with
and
it.
that's the main thing and why I'm trying to do in this radio station, so that way I can get your music out there.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. You know, I thank you for the Texas Connect, you know, and whatever I can do, you know, to lend my services, you know, just to see it grow, you know, because we in this music thing together, you know.
Oh yeah. And I'll tell you what, when this
Yeah.
COVID lifts, I'll definitely be helping people get down here to do gigs and stuff. So
Yeah, let me know. I'm definitely down for that one, you know.
he's like, I'm ready to go back to Houston.
Yeah, coming on, coming on. Well, no, there's no moving back to Houston, none too soon. You know, I'm married, you know, with the baby, so there is no anytime soon. But
He's like, I can't do it.
no, that ain't happening now. But I will tell you this, you know, once this whole, you know, COVID thing and left and everything, yeah, I'm down for some gigs coming down to Texas. Oh yeah,
I could
yeah,
probably get you
yeah.
down to Galveston.
Okay, cool. You know, I think my cousin Galveston. I didn't go there though. I didn't go there. Matter of fact, I didn't go anywhere outside of Houston except Sugarland. I got some family out. Well, they're not biologically family, but they're from Detroit. They moved down there. We all kind of came up together, so I do consider them family. And it's another place outside of Houston. I can't think. It's more like a college town. I think it started with a B. It dawned on me. But yeah, yeah. So let's stay connected. Let's make this thing happen.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look for people to get down here because I know usually if I can help anybody, it's usually here's some cash for helping me. It's usually how people work.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down. You know, and I got friends down there, so you know, depending on what's, you know, how far what is from what, you know, I got family, I got places to go, so that's easy.
All right. Sounds good. I'll get off of here and I'll put those videos up and I'll catch you on yeah, as soon as you put that EP out, we'll do another interview.
Yes, definitely. When the EP should be done um by next year, you know. I mean, even though I'm 3 songs into the album, into the project anyway, and an EP is nothing but 5 songs. I mean, of course, I'm going to record quite a bit more. Then I'm going to say, okay, let's do that. You know how it
Right.
goes. Yeah. So
But yeah, we'll definitely hook back up and do this interview after your EP comes out and I'll chat with you here shortly and then you can send me those other videos when you find them. So
yeah, no, I think I just sent them to you.
I
The
only
girl
got
for
one.
me. Oh, did you? Hold on, let me see. Okay, I sent it to you. I think you got girl for me. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, I only got one. I got the girl for me.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
I'm
I'm
like,
looking for the. I'm looking for the. Okay, so you got the get high, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really think you're gonna like Slam Dance. I'm sending that over to you
Okay.
right now as we speak. So yeah, listen to it. You like it, play it. You don't, you know how it is. Music is subjective.
Right.
You know, music is subjective. So you know, it's something that I like, and you'll be like, no, that's not it. It's you know, even your favorite artist is like that. I mean, even I bet even your favorite artist who you can name right now, I'm pretty sure it's some songs on their album you like, nah, this isn't for me. But then somebody else would be like, that's my favorite song. So music is subjective, you know.
Yeah, definitely I'll check those out and good to go.
All right, we good to go. All
All
right.
right.
All right, till next time.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem. Peace out.
All right. Bye bye.
Death machine doing impressive things. Money's coming by like it's a Hugh Hefner's theme. They wanna be on a dream team. We guillotine anything these haters bring. Focus on laser beam. Good times, the motivation got my eye on it. I came to party, no violence, I don't trip. Silent riot, we right on it. Shout out to them on that grind, making timeless hits. We take our mind and combine and bind anyone who try to step in our lane, rain or shine. Insane bars, I should be locked up, but you cannot contain the tame. I am the truth on my Tupac rush. Turn up the volume, the crowd is slapping. It's all love, fella dapping. Nobody packing, you can imagine. I take flight whenever the mic's on, and I don't write about drugs. That's how I end on a high note. Smoking that Bombay, but I got Bombay. Wanna be my closer compadre. I'm a D-boy, D-straight, any decoy. Even if you on steroid, decrease that weak noise. I'm better than most, about my bread, butter, and toast with a competitive flow. Got me hot, who ready to flow? Breaking out the confetti, let go. With these heavenly melodies I choke on. But I rock another show, machete the club. I said it because of who better than us. I want you to get fly and rock this party cause tonight's tonight. I get it hyping up, period. When on the mic, you hearing it recite if you feeling it. Killing me, villain, that revealing, ain't saying nothing. I'm nothing up, I ain't playing one. How for life? I ain't smoking that Bombay, but I got Bombay. Wanna be my closer compadre. I'm the main act, main course of the entree. You wanna get high with me, you know the God's way. But not the way you thinking on the contrary. You get drunk on success when you're around me. Just getting back to the basics. I'm on cloud nine, do the mass celebration. Yeah, we gon' be here for a minute. I came mob deep in the survival of the fittest. We on that T-Pain, hands up. And they say that with that fame that you own, why complain? You can't compare. Front to back, let's keep it going to the moon. And we on that Cinco de Mayo, how did in California? You know the logo avatar till I die. So if you wanna ride, turn it up and keep it live, cuz
all the way to the club.
just rock with it. Just we gon' rock with it. Good looking. Jeff Kennedy. You know. Let Saint Diggidy do his thing on here, you dig? Two-step with it, two-step. Here we go. My sherry amour, cherish him more. Nice thing, ice cream, a cherry to four. The icing on the cake, a carrot she wore. Let's do the right thing, get married by a shore. After that, we make some Aries up on the floor. I know for sure, you were sent to me by the Lord. I know things about her that I only would know. Homie for sure, hold her close when she vulnerable. My sherry amour, I like to write letters periodically in search for the right treasure. What I gotta do, dig, swim, or fight better. Even with these bifocals on, you made my sight better. Yeah, like I'm stepping out in the nice weather. Lord knows I'm scared of heights, she make the flight better. If I put out the right bait, then they bite better. You made me blush, but you cheat now like she my cheddar. Fresh girl, and I don't really care about the next girl. Yes, indeed, she be the best girl. So let's girl, think about the white picket fence in the future. You my new love. From the first moment I saw you, I knew love. got me staggering. Holy matrimony to the truth above. You my fresh girl. Now I love the way you laugh, lips smile when you blush it, lush it. Hard to go, hips that's seductive. When negative comes away, she turn to pluses. Plus it's just a privilege to know you're loving, love it. So my gang, yes, I gotta up it, attracted to your accent that's even southern something. So I call her when I summon her. I be the Don, so I come in first. Look, I love her like a microphone, got me hypnotized. I see it in your eyes, you more than hips and thighs. Fresh girl, you don't do what other girls do. Into you like an interview, now I'm willing to show you the world, girl, so just stay tuned. They call me Diggity, so get your shovel cause I know that you be digging me. Go! Now she my fresh girl, and I don't really care about the next girl. Yes, indeed, she be the best girl. So let's girl, think about the white picket fence in the future. You my new love. From the first moment I saw you, I knew love. Got me staggering. Holy matrimony to the truth above. You my fresh girl. Go.
You're so fresh, so hot to love. But you're looking so right.
Okay, let's get it. We can two-step. Got me head over heels cause you fresh.
Girl, you're so fly. I can't deny the way that I feel.
Yeah, I'm loving you, miss. Put your hands in the air if you feel like fresh girl. And I don't really care about the next girl. Yes, indeed, she be the best girl. So let's girl, think about the white picket fence in the future. You my new love. From the first moment I saw you, I knew love. Got me staggering. Holy matrimony to the truth above. You my fresh girl. Go fresh girl. And I don't really care about the next girl. Yes, indeed, she be the best girl. So let's girl, think about the white picket fence in the future. You my new love. From the first moment I saw you, I knew love. Got me staggering. Holy matrimony to the truth above. You my fresh girl. Go.